morning, guys. Happy Friday. I hope you are having a fabulous Friday today. I wanted to come to you and give you an announcement that's really important. The book fair is coming to town. We are going to be setting up the book fair this weekend, and it will be ready for your shopping pleasure starting next week. So I wanted to talk to you about the book fair, and as I was shelving books, I came across a great title, and it says Book Fair Day. This book is by Lynn Flurd. So we're going to read a book. Book Fair Day was tomorrow, and everyone in Miss Shepherd's class was anxious to buy a new book or two at the fair, especially Dewey Booker. Dewey loved books more than he loved bubblegum, baseball cards, and bike riding. In fact, when Dewey's nose wasn't stuck in a book, he was dreaming and scheming about adding new books to his collection. Sounds like me. Biographies, fables, mysteries, oh my! Fantasies, comics, histories, all mine! Dewey rose before the sun on Book Fair Day. He needed to leave his house extra early since he had to walk all the way to school. There wouldn't be enough room on the bus. Look at Dewey's bookmobile. He seems kind of serious about some books at the book fair. As Miss Shepherd greeted her students, "Good morning." She collected all of their money envelopes and put them on her desk for safekeeping until the book fair. Dewey didn't have an envelope. He saved every single penny he'd earned in a special book bank. And during morning circle time, Miss Shepherd explained, "Our class will be visiting the book fair in the library during the last half hour of the day. But to start our day, we're going to read to our kindergarten book buddies." Hooray! We have the best book buddies. I've got a great story to read to my buddy this week. Some of them seem really excited to get to go to other classes and read to their book buddies. Wow, that's a really cool idea. Maybe next year we can do that. "What's wrong, Dewey?" asked Miss Shepherd. "I thought you liked book buddy time." "Oh, I do," said Dewey, getting down on his knees. "But please, 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 can't we go to the book fair earlier in the day? If we go last, there won't be any books left. Please." "Sorry, Dewey, but someone has to go last, and this year it's our time. I'm sure there'll be plenty of good books for everyone." Down in the kindergarten room, Dewey couldn't keep his mind on the book he was reading to his buddy. After losing his place for the 5th time, he asked, "What time is your class going to the book fair?" His buddy answered, "I can't tell time, but teacher said we're going right after book buddy time." Dewey's eyes grew big, really big. "Really?" When it was time for Mrs. Shepherd's class to go back to their classroom and for kindergartners to visit the book fair, Dewey got in line. It just wasn't exactly the right line. Sounds like Dewey has a plan. But just as he entered the library and reached toward the new Dinosaur Detectives collection, he heard behind him. "Lose your way, Dewey?" asked Miss Shepherd. "Kinda," said Dewey. "I thought maybe there'd be a book on maps here to help me find my way back." "I'll show you the way," said Miss Shepherd. "How'd you know I was here?" asked Dewey as they headed out the door. "I have my sources," said Miss Shepherd. Dewey looked back at the Dinosaur Detectives collection and whispered, "Hope you won't be extinct by the time I come back." During recess, Dewey couldn't keep his mind on the ball. After getting bonked in the head for the 10th time, he asked his friends, is that the library window?" "Think so." "Sure." "Yup," they all said. "I think a ball might have gone in there," said Dewey. "Help me up." Dewey's friends boosted him up high enough so that he could peek in. And there on a book fair shelf was the new Amazing Explorers Atlas. But just as Dewey reached for it, he heard beside him. "Lost again, Dewey?" asked Miss Shepherd. "Guess so," said Dewey. "But maybe that atlas would help. I think maybe I could help," said Miss Shepherd. "Just follow me." How'd you know I was here?" asked Dewey as he wriggled back out of the window. "I have my ways," said Miss Shepherd, wriggling herself out. Dewey took one last glance at the Amazing Explorers Atlas and whispered, "Hope you won't be lost by the time I come back." After lunch, Miss Shepherd's class noticed that the door to the hamster cage was open and the cage was empty. "Yikes! Where'd Bucky go?" "Maybe he went looking for something to eat." "Hurry, everyone, find Bucky." All of Miss Shepherd's students skittered and scattered to find their furry friend. Dewey crawled down the hall looking for tiny paw prints. As Dewey passed the 15th door in the hallway, he realized where he was. Dewey crawled into the library, and there, right before his nose, was the Private Eye series. But just as Dewey reached for the books, he heard above him. "Did you think Bucky was hiding in a book, Dewey?" asked Miss Shepherd. "No," answered Dewey, "but maybe if I know how to spy, I could find him faster." "Not necessary," said Miss Shepherd. "We already did." "How'd you know I was here?" asked Dewey. "Have my secret," said Miss Shepherd. After they left, Dewey gave one last longing look at the Private Eye series, and he whispered, "Hope you'll still be around to investigate by the time I come back." Finally, Miss Shepherd announced, "Class, it's time to go visit the book fair." "Yippee! Let's go! I can't wait to see what they have this year. I hope there'll be a few more books left," groaned Dewey. Miss Shepherd passed out the students' money and told them to line up. Everyone elbowed and jostled to try to get next to Dewey. At the book fair, before Dewey could even open a single book, his classmates begged and pestered him. "Dewey, what do you think of the new fantasies?" "Dewey, have you read this book? Should I get it?" "Dewey, can you help me find a book I'd like?" "Dewey, what do you think of this author?" "Dewey! Dewey! Dewey, what do you recommend for me?" "Dewey! Dewey!" And by the time Dewey had helped his 20th classmate, Miss Shepherd announced, "Okay, everyone, time to head back to our classroom and get ready to go home." Dewey was dumbstruck. "Oh, no, but I haven't. There are no books left," he cried. cried as he looked at the bare book displays. And just then he heard, from underneath the table. Mr. Opus, the librarian, peeked his head out and asked, "Looking for these, Dewey?" "How did you know?" exclaimed Dewey when he saw the box filled with the Dinosaur the Dinosaur Detectives Collection, the Amazing Explorers Atlas, and the Private Eye series. "Let's just say we can read you like a book," said Miss Shepherd with a supersized smile. Dewey had just enough money to buy all the new books he wanted. At the end of the day, Miss Shepherd hustled and bustled her students onto the bus. "Bye! See you tomorrow! Don't stay up too late reading your new books." Dewey reminded Miss Shepherd that he would be walking home today instead of taking the bus. She helped him load his book buggy and waved goodbye. Dewey hurried and scurried all the way home. He couldn't wait to get lost in all his new books. And that is Book Fair Day by Lynn Ploward. I hope you enjoyed today's reading, and I just hope that you're as excited as I am about the book fair coming to town. I want to go over a few things. Today, we're going to be sending home with you a flyer that looks like this. It is about the e-wallet. Some of you used this last time. E-wallet is a way for your parents to put money in an account online. And then when you come, we will scan your e-wallet, and you don't have to have cash in your hand. It gets rid of the losing your money or maybe somebody taking your money. So it's a safe way for your parents to purchase books for you so they can sign up for the e-wallet. There will be a link on our Facebook page for them to sign up for e-wallet. This will give you information on how to sign up for e-wallet. So it really is a quick and easy way to put money in an account for your child. And so your parents can put money in there for you. And then that money stays until you spend it all. So if you spend it on your first visit, or if you spend it all on your second visit, or if you break it up into the two visits, it's up to you. So how much ever you want to put on your account, they just put that on there. And then when you come see me, I will print out your e-wallet, and you will use that to buy instead of cash. So that's the e-wallet feature. This is going home today with you guys to explain to your parents how to use e-wallet. They can sign up on our Facebook page, or they can sign up on our website. The link will be posted for them to sign up for the e-wallet if they want. We do still take cash or check, so they can send in a check if they would like, or they may send cash with you. You will be coming to the book fair twice. Your teachers have signed up for 2 days next week to bring you to the book fair. When you come, there will be students. We're going to try this time to keep the library opened for checkout as well, because we want you guys to keep books in your hands as much as we can get you guys with books in your hands. So we're going to try to do checkout as well as book fair. So book fair students will enter in the door across from Miss Mack's room and exit out that same door. Check in and check out will enter from the door at Miss Calloway's door. So you will come in as in the door across from the gym, and you will exit that same way. So we're going to try to keep our buyers away from our students who are checking in and checking out. Now, with that being said, we do request, it is not mandatory, but would you please keep in mind that we do want to maintain social distancing. And if you have a mask that day, please wear that mask when you come to buy, so that we are keeping each other safe and doing our duty to keep each other safe. Now, today also you will be receiving the flyer. Guys, there are some great books at great prices. So you will receive the flyer that will help you decide on some books, and if you want something else, there are going to be lots of other books as well. But if you want something on this flyer, you can just bring this back with the amount of money that you need, or your parents can put that amount of money on the e-wallet. Do know that pretty much anything that is a big seller is usually sent in bulk. We get lots of those books. So especially our Cat Kid and Dog Man books come in boxes that we usually have quite a few of those if they sell out quickly. If there is a book that you see on this flyer and it's not on the shelf when you get here, we can order it from Scholastic and they will send it to the school for you. So that is a possibility too. If there is something in the book fair that you wanted that you came by on your first day, you saw it, you went home and asked your parents for that money to come back your second time and pick that up, and it gets gone before you come back, you can tell us what that is, and we will definitely get one ordered for you, and they will send it back to the school for us. So just to recap, today you are getting two things to go home with you. You're going to get an e-wallet. This is going to explain to your parents how to sign up for e-wallet. You can find the link to the e-wallet on our Facebook page and on our website. I will also be sending out a one call to all parents tonight to let them know that the book fair is coming next week and that they can sign up for e-wallet using a link, and I will give them the link there as well. Now, you will also get your flyer to take and look at today. This is the exciting part because this gives you an idea of the books that are going to be available to you, and you can circle which ones you want, and then you bring it back with you and the money on the day that you come for shopping, and you can just give me this and we'll help you find that book. Okay, if you are not using e-wallet, you can bring cash, you can bring check, either way. Parents are not going to be coming with you guys just due to COVID. We are going to have to keep it as in-house as possible. So the parents were not going to be coming to the book fair with you, but we will have, sometimes I will post out videos of books that students are picking out a lot of, and maybe you want it, and your parents can tell us, hey, I want that book, and then they can send you the money for that. So we will have some highlights during the book fair so that they can see. Now here's the important part. What is our theme? Well, this year, Scholastic gave us freedom to choose our own theme, and we are going to choose a totally different theme than we've ever had. And it is, you're in for a treat because books are sweet. That's right, we're using a cupcake theme or a cake theme. And so our incentive is, if we meet our goal, you guys will get to vote on the second grade, third grade, fourth grade, specials, and an administrator that you would like to see get a cake in the face. Now that's really cool. Somebody's going to get cake in the face, and it's not going to be me. And I know two people that really want cake in the face. You probably know them too. So, if we meet our goal, our book fair sale goal, you guys will get a Google form, and you will vote on a second grade teacher, third grade teacher, fourth grade teacher, a specials teacher, and an administrator to get a cake in the face. Our goal for this book fair is $10,000 in sales. We need to sell $10,000 in order to make enough profits to finalize our end of the year celebrations and awards. So that's what the money is going for, and if we meet that goal, you get to vote on which teacher and administrator is going to get a cake in the face. Now here's the cool thing. The person who gets to put the cake in the teacher's face is going to be our top readers per each grade level. So if you are the student who has the top points for the grade level and a great average, because your average is just as important as your points, then you will be selected to put the cake in the face of a teacher. So our goal is $10,000 in sales. We start Monday, March 8th, and we go through Friday, March 12th. You will get your e-wallet flyer, and you will get your book flyer today. You can send e-wallet or you can send cash or check. You will get 2 days to shop. Your teacher will tell you which days you are shopping. They have the schedule. They signed up for the time. They will tell you what date you're shopping. They will send that out to your parents through Dojo or through the Facebook page. I will be putting a finalized schedule on our library page. So just look for that on Facebook as well. So I hope you guys have something to look forward to for next week. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Have a fabulous weekend. Enjoy your family time. Read a great book. Relax. Come well rested. And then next week, be ready to meet our book fair goal so somebody, Miss Gibson, can get a cake in the face because I hear she likes sweets a lot. So, hope you guys have a great day.